Hey, man, everybody want attention. Say Kwame Brown, bro. I love you to death, man. I don't want no smoke with you. But you can call Charles Oakley and anybody. I'm with Oakley every day. He know that ain't true. You know that ain't true. I wish you the best, little bro. Keep doing your thing, but we not gonna put you on. You had your opportunity when you was the #1 draft pick and laid the egg. So don't make this personal, bro. A million people talk about you, but you want to come at us because you know we hot, because you know we can put you back on. That ain't gonna work. Keep doing your thing. We gonna do ours. I wish you much love, little bro. We don't want no smoke with you. Keep doing your thing. I'm in a different place. Trust me. But none of the stuff you said, you have no facts.
What you got over there, boy? I like it. What? Can you close the door? But my friend Lomac, he was a ladies' man, street guy. He was in this little bar and he was talking to this little chick, and emotional dude, kind of like Jack and what's the little light skinned boy? What's Matt Barnes, the emotional nigga that was fighting over his wife that she chose another man. That emotional nigga that did that. Oh, okay. And this nigga had the nerve to tap on somebody else. Tell me, yeah, it was just one player. Mentioning me in different podcasts. Well, this Wakanda the next minute. It's Black Lives Matter the next minute. But you niggas act like girls like that on a podcast. Now, it's okay to have an opinion, but it's another thing to do what you guys are doing. And then be in my face, Steven Jackson. We was teammates. And I seen you crying every time Charles Oakley about to slap shit out you. So I know you. Doing all that effeminate talking and yelling, acting like you some gangster when you a basketball player, nigga. You making $10 million a year rapping and acting tough. You really an embarrassment. And I be trying to stay quiet on you niggas. But I understand why they give people like you money and give people like you a platform, because they want you to continue tricking these kids like you're doing a great job of. But we're going to get into that. Let me tell you a story about Gilbert. Gilbert came to, see, first of all, Gilbert one of them ignorant ass niggas. He's going to always, white folks is always going to put Gilbert in front of somebody's camera because he's toxic. His mentality, he's a little boy in the inside. He ain't no man. He was in a draft camp. He was in our pre-draft camp. They asked him, what do you want to be? And what are your goals after basketball? He said, I want to be a motherfucking pimp. This boy got a child mind. So that's why the guns and all that dumb shit, he been doing dumb shit the whole time. But see, Ernie Grunfeld protected everything about Gilbert. Gilbert brought 20 niggas or 15 niggas from California, and they was going to jail every other day. This nigga coming to DC. Them DC niggas, they don't play that shit. Shout out to DC. Them DC niggas, they got country ties. Most of them DC niggas, most of their family from the South, they'll beat your ass. You know, they could be short, they could be skinny, but them hands quick. So, you know, he was coming there talking that California talk. He going to jail every other guy. This is supposed to be the leader of the team. He going to jail every other goddamn week. They writing stories about me, but they got it. They just bought here $60, $100 million man. He going to jail every other week in the club. Anybody from DC tell me I'm lying. They covering up stores. They doing all kind of shit. These are the niggas that's on camera talking to the youth now. These ignorant mind little boy. Now this guy, he going to the club. You could tell when a nigga don't feel like they're a man. They just do showboat shit. He going to the club. He went and bought these little rose gold, like emperor, like fucking like off a cartoon with big ass rubies in the motherfucker. Big ass chain with rubies and bracelets and walking to the club like that. Man, a nigga caught that nigga by the bathroom and put his motherfucking arms around this nigga by the bathroom like he was a lady and finna make him run everything until me and my brother came. There's a reason why these niggas be talking about me like they talk about me. And Gilbert's still mad that, you know, he be allegedly paying for the same girls that like me for my mama's recipe. He was after this girl so hard He give her all the money. Give her all the money. He couldn't understand. Some of these guys, man, some of these niggas can't understand no. Some of these niggas, when they get to a point and they just good at one thing, they good at a game, they think that just means everything. You nigga be lame as fuck, jealous as fuck, always worried about another nigga. They all click up to sleep with each other, side chicks or the main chick. They don't give a fuck. And none of them chicks don't care about the game. None of them chicks. So I see it in them. So this nigga, we in the playoffs, right? He talked about this on the podcast, right? We in the playoffs. We playing the Miami Heat. I'm dunking on these motherfuckers. I'm killing. I'm having a breakout year. I went down to Sarasota, Florida. I'm working out with Robert Parrish. Who was the other guy? Goddamn, Clifford Ray. That's my dude. Shout out to Clifford Ray, Robert Parrish. I'm working out with them down there. And for the first time in the summertime, I wasn't injured. I was injured a lot. You know, fucking Doug, he the fucking slave breaker. So he got Jihadi White fouling the shit out of me. He just doing dumb shit. They bringing in these crazy, rough, tough niggas to just elbow me and foul me. And he making me lift all these goddamn weights. So I blow up to 255. Then he say, oh no, that's too big. Then I got to lose 30 pounds before I play. So as much as they talk about this number one draft pick shit, how come none of them talk about how many minutes I played? None of them talk about the analytics and why I was in the league so long. So Gilbert Arenas, he understood. Gilbert Arenas is the worst thing for niggas. He act like he like black folks. Him, Steven Jackson, all of them. And that little Matt Barnes, that little shit you did to put a battery in Jack back, that little tapping and all that little girl shit. I used to like you. But now I see you one of them confused little light-skinned niggas that was never dark enough to hang with the blacks. So you had to act like a jackass to prove you was tough. And you was never white enough to be with the whites. So you just an angry little nigga. And so the shit you say is always aggressive and stupid. You don't know how to respect a man in his space. Nigga, I ain't never said nothing to you or about you. So to go that far and tap and do all that little girl shit, what's wrong with you niggas? Who raised you niggas to take food out of another man's mouth? Who raised you little Stephen A. million ass niggas to be so girly and and how to look at you show? I thank you little girl ass niggas for the platform. I needed something to talk about. And you little girl ass niggas is the topic. And I hope I offend one of you two or three. Or just keep it a man. Because all of you know me. All you niggas know me. So, but Gilbert Arenas, back to this fake slime ball ass nigga here. So, this is why they put niggas like him in place, right? This is why all of them will talk about me, but never invite me to their podcast. This is the second, third time they talking about me on All the Smoke. How the fuck you want all the smoke and you ain't never invite the nigga you talking about? Seem like you want some of the goddamn smoke. Change your podcast. The new podcast is these niggas want some of the goddamn smoke. Cause I want all the smoke. and Jack, your sensitive ass, you know that. Always talking so goddamn loud. He mad because I checked him about some shit he did in Miami. But anyway, we'll get to that too. But back to Gilbert Arenas. This motherfucker, his agent, God bless the dead, I heard he passed away. Dan Fagan was his agent. They just paid Tyson Chandler like $60 million. Tyson Chandler was averaging, I think, at the time, 5 points and 5 rebounds. At that time, I was averaging 10 points and 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. So back then, all you had to do was get $100 million is 10 and 10. And I'm 1 rebound under 10 and 10. So Gilbert, you know, the hating ass nigga, slime ball nigga he is, he had his agent, you know, hitting my phone. Yo, man, you need to leave. Arn, tell him, da 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 da. He flying to Utah. Everywhere I'm at, Dan Fagan is there. I'm telling you, this and that, man. You need to come with me. I'm gonna get you paid. Arn telling me like, nigga, shit, Tyson done got paid on 5 and 5. Nigga, you was the number 1 draft pick. Just you killing in the playoffs. I done drove down the lane. I'm dunking on Nocioni. You can look at it. I had the little wrap on my arm. Just put my arm through a window. You know, I'm recovering from that. I had plenty of injuries. So I'm dunking, I'm killing. Gilbert go tell Eddie Jordan, Kwame in my way. I need y'all to bench him because he in my way. And I can't play with him in my way. I can't score like I want to. And because they did, and he even said this in his own on the podcast. If you listen to what he said when he was talking to Steven Jackson and the little light-skinned girl, if you listen to what he said, the nigga said, when I was in school, they never punished me for nothing I did off the court. He would just make me run 5 miles. And I looked at it like, I didn't care. I'm just getting in shape. So this is a little boy who never been punished for anything he did. He's never had a consequence for nothing. He just understood that I could just play this game. And that's what he should do. Shut the fuck up and play a game. Because you talking about a nigga that told his mama at 5 years motherfucking old, nigga, that he was going to buy her a house. And he did it at 18. And you doing them white folks bidding, talking about bus and talking about this. Nigga, every black kid should be a bus then, nigga. I put my mom on a golf course at 18. Nigga, check my real life resume. Fuck a game. I can't fight the system. Who would want to hear that Michael Jordan didn't really draft me number one to nurture and raise me to be a basketball player? He wanted to trade me to the Chicago Bulls for Elton Brand. Who wanted to hear that? That would be like talking about Beyonce. Who the fuck would want to hear somebody say anything? The Beehive will sting the fuck out you. So I know this. I'm a man child. I've been a grown ass man. I've been taking care of my mama bills since my brothers went to prison. Shout out to Mitchell's Construction. Shout out to McDonald's. Nigga, because I needed that money to help mama. And that's why I'm opening up programs. And I told you niggas, thank you niggas for giving me the platform, because you niggas dumb. You take your platform and talk about stupid shit. You niggas, that's why they give you a platform, to be a fucking idiots. And when the last time you Black Lives Matter punk ass niggas talked about somebody white? Every podcast, every show, they talking about some black male. They pay these niggas to do that. White people don't got to attack us no more. They got niggas like this. Here I am minding my business, never said nothing about these brothers. They could have had their opinion on the trade and included me because she said something factual. I was traded for Marc Gasol and Kwame Brown. Oh no, it's just one person. Nigga, my mama said I was somebody, you bitch ass nigga. The fuck these niggas talking about? I'm on a team with this whole nigga. This nigga act like a female. Steven Jackson, that nigga act like a female. Running into clubs with guns and with rags hanging out his pocket. He Black Lives activist 1 minute and he a gang member the next minute. They give stupid niggas like that a platform to say a bunch of dumb shit. This nigga will never talk to me like that in my face. But you will get on TV and try to act like that. That's amazing. These niggas amazing. So Gilbert Arenas goes on there saying sly comments and then acting like we cool at the same time, when I done saved this nigga from plenty of situations in DC. This nigga is just stupid. You can't save that nigga from, he a crash dummy. He one of them niggas that's from the valley and something about his mind is off. He want to be a street nigga so bad. He can't just be a good guy and a man. See, I'm a man, and that's why a lot of niggas jealous of me. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself, what organization you with or nothing. You disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you, and then hopefully me and you can figure that out. Not your gang. You say you a man, I wear this shit on my sleeve. And I come with respect. I don't bother nobody. You don't hear me talking about nobody. This nigga Steven Jackson say successful people ain't hating. When he was mad at the nigga Charleston White, he say successful people ain't hating and hating people or some shit like that. Nigga, you broke. Now, why you hating on me in that matter? I ain't say nothing about this nigga. I know about all the dumb shit this nigga do. The nigga take my baby mama and go with his wife down to Miami. He out in front of the club acting like a straight up jackass. $10 million in your account. How the fuck you think you a street nigga? The street niggas I know not gonna respect you to be no street nigga. You better be coming ass backwards with your wallet forward, nigga. Then you could be a street nigga. But niggas that do that every day, you think they gonna let you be a street nigga? These niggas mind messed up. And maybe that's why they keep talking about me in the manner that they talk about me, because I just don't get it at this point. You don't talk analytics. At one point in time, I think in 2004, these are facts, I was like leading the league or second in the league at getting to the free throw line. How is that? How I'm getting fouled so much? I'm putting my foot in these niggas' ass every time I touch the ball. And you got to think about it. Gilbert shooting the ball 20, 25 times a motherfucking game. Larry Hughes shooting the ball 20, 25 times a game. Motherfucking Antoine Jameson shooting the ball 20, 25 times a game. Nigga ain't up but 8, 10 shots. I got 30 points on 12 shots. Look at the percentages. Nigga, if you looked up the percentages of how I scored the basketball, give me 20 shots, I'm on pace with every nigga in the league. At one time, me and Kevin Garnett, points and rebounds per minute, because that's how they do it. And that's why Stephen A and all these guys that they pay to just talk about black people, that's why them niggas, it's more about being a personality and bashing black folk. That's all they do, 24 hours a day. Make grown men that have made sacrifices their entire life, that have helped their entire family, that some of these people have a way better head start and way better advantage. I know white folks studying how in the fuck this boy beat every statistical. They need to do a movie about my life. How did this guy beat every stereotype that they say make you lose? That's why I printed a shirt one day. I got a shirt that say, fuck what they say. They don't breathe life in the kids no more. They tell them they can't do it. That's why they want to bash a guy like me over and over. It's 20 years ago since I played basketball. I got drafted 20 fucking years ago. 20. And a kid that got my life story, that came from the free lunch program with no shoes on his feet, played a nigga for his shoes and left that park with shoes. A nigga that'll persevere against any odds you put him against. They let some nigga that can't play basketball, that's an honorary Q dog, that ain't never did nothing for real but talk. They let that nigga label the type of nigga I am, a Geechee, as a bus. And y'all fell for that shit, huh? He's an honorary crew dog. He wasn't online. Nigga don't do nothing but run his goddamn mouth. At the end of the time, the last, what they say, the last would come first or the first would come last and all that. They letting these niggas that ain't shit do all the talking. Why these niggas ain't getting on their podcast saying, hey, look here, black athletes, wherever you from, football, basketball, wherever you from, go build a youth center. Go show them kids what it is that you didn't get in school. Go put some computers in there. Go build some morale. Go teach some etiquette. These black males are reading at a 4th grade reading level. What are you niggas doing to combat that other than posting up Black Lives Matter and running your motherfucking mouth? These niggas talk about unity when a black man die. But then when somebody alive, all they do is kick like little bitches. Jack, me and you ain't even on the same level. I know you. You pay for women, nigga. I know you very well. Buying bags and all that shit, nigga. I know you. I know a lot of you effeminate males. So you niggas need to quit it with me. Don't ever speak on my name in that manner, nigga. When I don't talk about you, nigga, don't speak on me. Point blank, period. That's man shit from the go, nigga. This basketball shit that we was in, this fraternity, nigga, is supposed to be that. You niggas ain't supposed to be getting podcasts to talk like bitches and act like the rest of these niggas that ain't in the fraternity. The fuck is you talking about? That's what y'all want to let out for these kids to see? Nigga, ain't no nigga in the NBA a bust. Compared to everybody else, they the best. Are there levels when you get to that level? Yes. But put some respect on people's name, nigga. Baby, quote baby on that shit. and the crazy thing is, it's like these niggas will get on the internet and act like it's like that, but in public, like you try to make me look like I'm some groveling, begging, crying idiot. Nigga, you crazy as fuck. Nigga, man, I done been in worse situations, nigga. I told you I was homeless, nigga. My daddy left me on the train track. The fuck is you talking about? Well, the train was gonna come. He said, nigga, if you my son, you ain't scared of height. My daddy was a real nigga by the definition, nigga. So, nigga, all that sensitive shit, nigga, I don't care about all that. Gilbert say I called him and say, don't pass me the ball because I'm afraid of 5 down. This is that. Bitch ass nigga, I came off an injury. Go look at where my arm is covered with a black sleeve. All I'm trying to talk to my point guard, not this effeminate male, my point guard, and say, look, the basket gets bigger when you get a layup. He listening to this shit about my hands are so small that he won't throw the lobs by the rim. The whole time I'm quick enough. I got the quickest feet you'd ever done seen. Nigga, the whole time I can get to the rim, he won't throw it up. He'll throw a bounce pass or he'll dribble it out or he'll shoot it. He even said it. So all I said to this nigga was, man, throw that lob. Don't be scared to throw a lob, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Then I get to LA, Lamar throwing the lobs all over the place. I'm catching with one hand everywhere. But see, these niggas, and see, that's the only thing about the whole MJ stigma. And when somebody like you, when they like somebody the way that they love MJ and have the obsession over him, everything he say is Bible. My hand small compared to a nigga hands that's like a fucking baseball glove. I'm telling you, Kurt Rambis came up to me and was like, let me see your hand. I put my hands up. It was bigger than his hand. He said, oh, your hands ain't small. It's just my right hand. I broke fifth, fourth, metacarpal, 8th bone in my wrist, broke. They know this, but no one asked, why would a company bash a product that they selected? Why nobody asked that? I asked to be traded 100 times. Chicago Bulls wanted me. J Kidd wanted me. I was supposed to go to New Jersey. They shipped me to LA. I'm such a bust. I'm so sorry. I could never get with a girl like J Kidd. I would have loved to just run and jump and dunk. They keep thinking stars are born. That's the dumbest shit in the world. Dog, put any NBA player and do the numbers. Give them 25 or 28 shots guaranteed a night. If the son bitch get hot, he'll make 15 shots, 18 shots. If the motherfucker off, he'll make 7 and get to the free throw line a couple times. There are your numbers right there. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that people just believe because of who they like. And listening to them 3 niggas talking on the podcast, I'm just like, damn, Gilbert, he a straight snake ass nigga. Cause I ain't never did nothing wrong to him, but probably sleep with the girl he liked that we gonna call C. Because every girl in DC, you know, because he had money, he thought he supposed to get. But see me, like I say, it's just something about a little country nigga that know mama's recipe. I asked them girls at DC about mama's recipe. I ain't got to open my wallet like you niggas were doing. I don't give a fuck about these niggas getting mad. They started that shit. I don't say nothing to nobody. When I talk, I don't react. I respond. I let these niggas keep talking. Why won't these niggas, if you got so much to say about a nigga, why wouldn't you bring me on your podcast and ask a real question? How did I make it in the league 12, 13 years?
You're a bust.
I guess that's just a word. Then they trade me to a team, God rest the dead, with Kobe, with somebody who also was going to shoot the ball every time. I had the ball when I was playing. I had the ball in my motherfucking hand when I got drafted. And they don't want to talk about these same small ass motherfucking hands. I wish they'd release some of them films when them niggas walked in that goddamn gym. Release the hounds. I showed them niggas Manor House. I showed them niggas the free lunch program. I showed them niggas exactly what happened when a kid get an opportunity with no shoes on. And then I ran into politics. And when I realized the game wasn't real, I realized it was politics. Niggas coming up to me because I'm the #1 draft pick. It's a bald head nigga that everybody know. We just go call him WW. It's a bald head nigga named WW. He know everybody. He get in every arena with no tickets. He's connected. I think he's an agent now because they kind of banned what he was doing. But this nigga come up to me and say, "You gonna need me." I said, "What do you do?" He said, "Don't worry about what I do." I said, "Well, shit. You know what I do. And the way a man measure another man, nigga, you know something about me, you gotta tell me what you do." I said, "Until I know what you do, then I don't think I'm gonna need you." See, I stood on man principles the entire time. And the one thing I noticed is they don't like men. There's always been something about me that certain niggas just don't like me just because I'm just standoffish. Call it my childhood, call it whatever. I would rather just chill. We could be cool. But nigga, I don't need to talk to you every day. We don't gotta have the same opinion. Like I'm gonna stand on and say what I'm gonna say, and what you say don't offend me. But a lot of guys, a lot of males, they ain't like that no more. Yeah, they hide behind that camera. It's disheartening to see so many of these niggas fake like it's Wakanda, fake like it's Black Lives Matter. And nigga, you talking about guys that got a platform that can change generations, but they continue the peanut gallery. They continue playing like they're gangster 1 minute, playing like they're activists 1 minute, and helping with the destruction the next minute. That's stupid. I ain't never heard a nigga a day of my life that ain't try to hurt me. I don't even speak on niggas. You ain't heard me say nothing all these years these niggas been talking. I guess you very rare. No, they just see it in me. They know it. I ain't never been the best. I ain't never been the smartest. I ain't never been the finest. I ain't never been none of that. But you couldn't tell me that you wasn't gonna have to prove none of that to me. I think I deserve the best girl in the room, the best looking one. And I'm gonna try for it. I think I deserve everything. I don't use no excuse. I don't use no crutch. And now all I see is the media and these clown ass niggas that they put out front. All they give kids and give people is a crutch and a reason not to do something. If these niggas get on their podcast and tell these kids how they became themselves, you giving them a roadmap. Every nigga that did what I did, you had to give something up. You had to not go out with your friends some nights. You had to get your ass in that gym. If you went to college, you had to do some extra studying. Why these niggas ain't getting on their podcast saying that? Why they getting on their podcast talking about there's some white man stopping them? When do men start talking like that? My brothers went to prison at 14 years old. When I was 14, they went to prison. My mama ain't had a want for nothing when those men were around. But they chose a way in a lane of selling drugs. So they left mama. And I got to see the side effects of leaving mama. The same thing these bitch ass niggas pumping on the internet. I got to see the side effects of you leaving mama. And I went to work. I told you it was a 70-year-old man that drove me to work every day. And he told me, nigga, you gonna give me gas money for taking you to work. That nigga ain't give no shortcuts, no freebies, no nothing. The nigga told me straight up, nigga, hey, nigga, don't care about your brothers them going to jail. You got a decision to make. You can either be like your brothers and do something stupid and leave mama, or you could be better than your brothers and go and work hard and help your mama. Because the shit that they pump on TV, the single mama shit, oh boy, them men love women by themselves. They love them. Because at some point, they're going to need a man. And when they need that man, it comes with a string. You see what I'm saying? So that's why men, it would make sense for people to pump that. They don't ask children what it's like in that situation. They don't want to know from the kids. They can tell them they could be whatever, but they don't never ask the kids no questions. Everybody's speaking for the kid. They tell you how smart they are, but they don't let them talk. So, Gilbert, Stephen Jackson, all you niggas that talk about me, I understand, man. I get it. I get it. I understand why you dudes are like the way you are. I understand it's a lot of, when you only raised with a female, sometimes you pick up effeminate traits. And when I realized that about myself, that why are you worried about what another dude is doing, another dude is saying? And then once I got that out of my head, the sky opened up for me. So you niggas can tell whatever story you want to tell. You niggas can have your little podcast where you just talking. But in a few minutes, all the talk gonna be over. Because what I'm putting together now is better than being the #1 draft pick. See, I made history, and that's probably why you niggas jealous. I made history. There's never been a #1 draft pick, and there will never be another #1 draft pick out of high school. Get over it. Nanny boo-boo, nigga. Just get the fuck over it already. I was the #1 draft pick. I did not get an opportunity to play. If you want to be honest, this is a fact. I don't make excuses. That's why I never said anything. But I was given an opportunity to play in Charlotte. And I noticed I was getting a double-double in 2 quarters. And I noticed all the news media, all the people, they just went away. Every time I wasn't injured and I wasn't heavy because see, I got a competitive problem. Ask Mark Jackson. I dislocated my finger in the middle of the game. He popped it back in place. He was getting a sub. Hell no, you ain't gonna get no motherfucking sub. I'm straight. Nigga, put some tape around that motherfucker, put me back in this goddamn game. See, I came from that era. These niggas from the era of, they worried about the numbers. That's why these niggas numbers look good. But if you put them with some old school niggas like Michael Curry and Anthony Mason, some dogs, he'll grind these bitch ass niggas up. That's why they had to change every rule about the game. Freedom of movement, freedom of motion, and you got niggas falling before they even get touched. These niggas can't even play at the park no more. But it's just interesting to me, dog. 20 years and these niggas talking about me like it's fresh, and they talking with so much hatred. It's not my fault, nigga. I seen you buying purses and shit in the mall, Jack, for the love of hip hop, girl. I won't say none of their name because it ain't about them. It ain't my fault you feel inadequate. So you got to buy them women. I ain't had to pay Jack. I just introduced him to my mama's recipe. These niggas be trick bag, all up in Onyx, throwing all their money and doing all this dumb shit. This nigga, we in Charlotte, we fighting for the playoff run. I'm getting a double-double a quarter with these same small hands, double-double in 2 quarters. Y'all go fact check me. This nigga Steven Jackson, so effeminate. This nigga quit on the team because they traded. Old boy, what's his name? I love this nigga. This is a hard jumping motherfucker. He came from why I don't know this nigga name. Black ass nigga from Alabama. High jumping motherfucker. He got drafted by shit. What is this nigga name? 3 guard. He was man. What is this nigga name? Black ass nigga smoke Black and Miles all the time. Name the guards on that Charlotte team. It was 2009, I want to say. What is his name? Gerald Wallace. Gerald Wallace. Sorry about that, Gerald. I like that nigga. That's a hard country playing motherfucker, boy. I'm talking about that nigga play. And we all was mad when they traded him, but nigga, at the end of the day, you got to do your job, nigga. And these motherfuckers paying this nigga $10 million. This nigga fake a calf injury and quit while we fighting for the playoffs. And this nigga got the nerve to sit on camera like he a hell of a nigga or something. Man, you guys are funny, man. Yep, Gerald Wallace. We were the Bobcat. That's a high jumping motherfucker. These niggas don't even breathe life into these kids. They don't tell them nothing about how they got nothing. They be in the hood to brag about they could be in the hood because they got some niggas that are protecting these niggas. That's probably why a lot of these niggas talk the way they talk. These niggas talk like they got a lot of niggas protecting them, kind of like a woman would talk. You know how a woman to know they got a badass husband and she'll just stick her chest out a little bit. How these niggas be acting? Because I'm trying to figure out why are you talking like this? If Gilbert talked out of both sides of his neck, right? 1 minute he say, you know how MJ is. It's hard to deal with MJ. You can look up minutes played. You can't compare it to no other than #1 draft pick. You say that 1 minute and then you say his hands small, this is that. And only that came from MJ. How come my hands were big enough when they lined them niggas up and they brought them in that gym? Exactly. So what made if your hands were so small, what made you over Tyson, Curry, and the rest of it? I'll give you a little secret. I was out of shape because my hand was broke. It was just healing up from breaking my hand on that little visit. I would have whipped their ass worse than that. Not one time that I wasn't injured, I didn't produce. Go look up the playoffs for the Phoenix Suns. They put a rape case on me, all kind of shit. Motherfucker coming with the cameras. And I'm like, what? Nigga, how dare you? This boy. I'm like, what? Still dropped 18 and 10. On the team with the late, great Kobe. That you know he gonna shoot 35 times. I'm getting it out the mud. I'm getting it off the rim. I'm laying them niggas ass down. The nigga, go look at when Kobe had 81. Some of them shots, nigga, he was stepping across half court. But that's because the rim got bigger. Them niggas ain't want to see me in the pick and roll. Go look at tape with Larry Hughes. I don't know what happened to him. I set a screen on Larry Hughes in the big three. The nigga couldn't play no more during the season. See, those are the things that the intangibles and the things like that you can throw the ball on the block against me with a nigga in the league and go handle your business. Nigga, one-on-one, I got this. Shaq couldn't even back me down. Go ask LeVron Prophet. I'm watching Tim Duncan play. And I'm like, man, they just be getting this nigga calls because he be whining or something. I don't know, this nigga ain't that good. I said that on the bench. 2003, 2005. LeVron Prophet, look him up. He can check. He went to Maryland. I was talking my shit. He must have went down there and whispered to the coach. They put me in the game. We getting our ass whooped. They gave Tim Duncan the ball every time. Go watch the game, nigga. I'm on his ass. Nigga, we switched the pick and roll with Steve Nash in the fucking playoffs. How many centers you know I had ankle issues. Nigga, I just had ankle surgery and shoulder surgery in the same summer. Them little clips they showing you, well, Kwame Brown can't dunk. Kwame Brown don't want to go to the free throw line. Nigga, I'm on all these drugs. Nigga, they blood testing me because I'm taking so many goddamn innocent because I can't lift my shoulder and my ankle so goddamn big. So that's the shit they don't tell you. Thank God for the Detroit Pistons and Arnie Canner. Arnie Canner took a look at my ankle, took a look. He like, what the fuck? He started working on my hips, working on my motion. He actually worked with guys. Most of these teams, they don't give a fuck about these niggas. Give you some drugs, get your ass back in the game. Look at the health rate of most of these guys after they done playing. Most of them can't walk. I know when I first got out, my hip hurting, knee hurt. I'm younger than a motherfucker, retired. Nigga, I had a body of a 60-year-old. Thank the Lord they changed the whole insurance thing because nigga, the insurance, it was hard to get insurance. And you got to pay on your own? Shit. And now they judge these guys that bust their ass to get to this point based on who a superstar and who not. And who they being judged by is people that can't do and can't endure what the person endured to do it. I ain't never heard of no shit like that. I never heard of no shit like that.
And then who backs them up?
Huh?
And then who backs them up?
Oh, they get a paycheck from daddy now. The more you, if you notice, it no matter who it is, the more you talk about a black man, you get a paycheck from daddy. The more you got your foot on a black man's neck, daddy will look out for you. See, the one thing you can't take away from though, you see that right there, and what I'll forever be proud of, a young man that was homeless, bought his mother a house. A young man that was in the free lunch program has an action figure. A young man that by every statistical category, I wasn't supposed to make it to college. I was supposed to go to prison. I was next to last out of 8. I got the key to the city and I'm in the Hall of Fame. You call that a bust? I done been stole from. I done been robbed. I've been stole from. And the sad part about it is they create these distractions because so many of them niggas getting stole from. And I'm still independent. You niggas gonna be doing a movie about me soon. See, I don't need a fair shake. A nigga ain't never gave me a fair shake. Life don't give you fair shakes. So that's why they preparing these kids for slaughter. Life give you what it give you. And you gotta persevere and figure your way out of it. You can look at, I never, my mama said, boy, you gonna be a pastor one day. It used to be old ladies telling her, boy, you say stuff with so much conviction, you gonna be a pastor one day. And I said, no, I can't be no pastor because I can't live on that pedestal. Neither can these pastors. I can't preach it and then be, boy, look here sometime. Never mind. Ouchie. Mm-hmm. But these guys, man, I just could not understand for the life of me, like, what is it about these guys that keep mentioning my name, but mentioning it in a way where it's like some malice behind it? It's like, Jesus Christ.
And the joke, why is it still funny 20 years later?
But these niggas be slime balls. And I think that's why they talk about me like that, because I actually know the real people. I don't know that nigga Matt Barnes, but you could just look at his character and tell, like, we used to torture light-skinned niggas like that. You know it. Mm-hmm. We used to torture niggas that wanted to be down and act black, make them crash dummies. He was a victim. That's why he's so angry. Mm-hmm. Always want to fight. He an old ass nigga. Always want to fight somebody. Can't never challenge a point. He want to fight. That's childlike behavior. And all the smoke sound podcasts, it sound good. I'm available, Jack. My number is still the same. You got my number. If you don't, I ain't hard to find. I used to go to this nigga club, Cream Ultra Lounge. Nigga treated me with the utmost respect. Ain't never been no issue. But get on the mic and act like that. And just listening to Gilbert Arenas talking, I'm like, nigga, you took food from my daughters, nigga. I went to that nigga, I wanted to kill that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga, you took food from my daughter, nigga. When I was gonna leave my house and bond this nigga out of jail. I ain't never did a nigga wrong. I always been a solid nigga. Ronnie Terry off, get injured, get hurt. Me, Lamar, Kobe, all of us took him shot, took care of him. Ask him. Ask Devin Green, ask any one of them young niggas about me. Worked out with them, all that. But these niggas that they put in position now, these niggas are like gatekeepers for chaos and nonsense. Because the way they talk about another black man, to me, is effeminate. You don't never stop a nigga earn. And then Steven Jackson, how dare you, nigga? Your track record, your life don't even compare to mine. You talking about a motherfucking game, nigga. You running around this motherfucker getting your teeth knocked out, ran over, fighting motherfuckers in the stands, being dumb, gang banging, stupid shit. Nigga, man, boy, stop. Man to man, Jack, you and I both know. Stop it. So the shit just be amazing to me, man. I walk around, I don't bother nobody. I might say a joke you don't like. At best, I might say a joke you don't like. And if you tell me you didn't like the joke, nigga, my bad, homie.
These motherfuckers 40 years old.
These niggas 40, 44, 42.
Yeah.
And these niggas got the mindset of a child.
Still talking.
Talking like that. Wakanda, Black Lives Matter. But you talking like that about another black man that ain't say a bitch ass thing to you or about you. When they would have got the same ratings leaving what they said out.
Right. That didn't the points they got.
Cause these niggas do clickbait. You know, bitch bait. You know, say little stupid shit to get people to join in because they talking about, that's the way of the world now. They talking about this. They talking about him. Man, listen here, man. I keep telling these niggas, I was raised by that 70-year-old nigga used to talk to me on the way to work. That nigga used to talk to me on the way back from work. I knew then it ain't about how pretty you look. It ain't about none of that. This 70-year-old nigga was bow-legged with no teeth in the front, and he was having his way with every woman in the town. Them young niggas go to jail. Who you think was making sure that nigga had money on his book? That 70-year-old nigga come over there laying that hammer down. I learned life by being around the elders. I never got in. Man, listen, that nigga ain't get into it with nobody. He was always ready. He never, why do all that? I hear these niggas in these interviews and stuff. Kwame, he don't want no privacy, this and that. Nigga, I don't. There's too many women out here. Problem, every time I had a problem, I went to jail. Having problems, stop the money. Nigga, mama needed money. I had to help mama. I wanted an action figure. Nigga, I don't know what you niggas were playing for. Maybe you niggas like trophies. I like trophies too. I got a competitive problem. I really wanted to win in goddamn LA. But one thing about it is I never lost sight of motherfuckers that was struggling. To this day, I'm feeding the kids in Brunswick, the football team, on Monday. But now I know my true purpose. It ain't to give back during a turkey drive or a holiday. Nigga, go back to your community that you from and stop talking on camera. Go back where you from and make an impact every day. When I was young, when I was 13, I wore a size 13 shoe. Guess what you couldn't find in the store? A 13 shoe. Do you know how helpful it would be if every athlete just had a shoe drive in their city once a month and just passed out shoes at their little teen center that they create, that they teach these kids mathematics and technology and reading and skills and etiquette and trades? Because it would be easy for these guys to do instead of just getting on camera, running their motherfucking mouth, being pawns. It'd be easy for them to do, but they're not doing that because I was in that situation. And half the times that I got bullied, picked on, or whatever, it was about my appearance. It was about my shoes. It was about my clothes being too short. Now you can wear tight ass, small ass, short ass. I wish I was a kid growing up then. You can wear high waters and tight shit. Shit, I'm one of them babies. My brother wear the pants Wednesday, and nigga, I wipe them down and clean them motherfuckers up, and I might wear them Thursday, or I might trick him and wear them Friday. I'm one of them babies, nigga, and I made it, nigga. Nigga, them police kicked in the door, nigga, and they bust up the washer, dryer, anybody. That's why I never understood this concept of a trap house. I never understood it. If you were from a real trap house, you would never have a good conscience doing no shit like that. Never. Nigga, the trap house I grew up in, nigga, they bust up the refrigerator. I watched my mama face down for 3 hours. Nigga, they treat your mama just like they treat everybody else. AR-15 to the face, everybody cuffed. I'm cuffed at 9. I got school in a few hours. I'm face down. The kids, they'll let you get up and sit on the couch, but you in cuffs. Yeah, that's the trap house I grew up in. Then they bust up the refrigerator. They bust up the wall. Wherever they think you got some dope at. They rip up the couch. They bust up your toilet. They bust up everything. Washer and dryer don't work. They bust that up. And then they just leave. Kick your motherfucking door off the hinge and don't put it back. Now, mama get a check from the state. So the one thing you not finna motherfucking do if you grew up in a trap house is you ain't finna miss school. You got a headache? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you go get your ass a Robitussin. You go to school. Because attendance was important. Yeah, you going to school, Jack. So you bust up that house. Do you know how many times I done went to school, nigga, on no sleep? And I'm still getting A's. They done gentrified the neighborhood. We over there with white boys, and now the white boy looking at us like, nigga, you ain't smart enough to be over here. And it pissed me off. So I ain't fighting you. I'm gonna prove you wrong. And I did. If I fight you, I can't tell who the fool. All I got to do is prove what you said to get a better grade than you. And I think I fought you better than anything my fist could have did. See, that's why I think a lot of these niggas talk about me. I just think different than these niggas. It don't matter how good you play. The nigga gave up the ghost in the podcast who he really is. The nigga say, yeah, nigga, I'm about to stun on all my ex-girls. I'm about to go get this car and that car, and I'm gonna ride by them. I would have been looking at the nigga, so I still got your bitch. These niggas go get a car, talking about he finna stunt. The mindset of these niggas, boy. Hey, look, I might be a bust. That's cool, my nigga. I'm happy I got a trophy, though. A free lunch program, baby, I got an action figure. How many free lunch program babies get what I get? Y'all being confused by a made-up word. Reality is different. I have an impeccable real life experience from where I started, and I ain't through yet. Why they ain't put you on the podcast? They know better than put me on the podcast. Everything that them fake niggas preach and get paid to say, my life disprove everything they say. And the scary part about it is their life disproves it too. But they getting paid to say otherwise. Notice how they don't do nothing for real. All these athletes now, they're making it rain in every strip club they go into. I never understood that concept. I used to try to talk to these niggas about LLC, this and that. Once I was learning the game, I was trying to do it. And I bumped into too many motherfucking snakes. But now that I'm in the mindset of everything got to be ran, controlled, and done by me. And so instead of them thinking like that and doing that, why are all these athletes shouting and hollering on TV? You have the one thing that can control outcome. You have capital. Go create the job market for your community. Go create the business centers. Don't go get that money to your financial advisor that's going to probably take it from you. They're going to put you in shit you don't understand. Yeah, they're getting it going and coming. Go take that money, buy your neighborhood, and you control it. Give home ownerships to these women that got these children, because that's what make better schools, home ownership. We complaining about the schools, but we take the rent free. The only reason why the white neighborhood is so, quote unquote better, they have the finances. They buy homes, which go to the roads, the police, the school system, all that. That's your money. That's your tax base. But these niggas ain't gonna get on no podcast and say nothing that make no sense. These niggas gonna tap other niggas and say, hey, Kwame, it was just not even one other person. It was just somebody else. You niggas disgust me sometimes. And I'm gonna go back to being quiet. And guess what, guys? When you see me, it ain't no beef. I don't want to dap. I don't want to talk. But it ain't no beef unless you guys make it beef. But just remember, you guys started talking about me in more than one occasion. And I think the reason why you guys talk about me, because most of you that talk like that, y'all suckers. You can smell this man and this testosterone coming off of me. But when I see you effeminate niggas that need to be in the limelight and attention seekers, and the way you talk and yell, Steven Jackson got picks. He tough around certain people. And then certain people he got to call his big homie, his tough guy advisor.
What grown man standing on his line?
He ain't grown. He not grown. These niggas is cartoon characters. They get on there and they base their life on how good they play the game. What a game over, nigga. Exactly. How you play life? How you niggas playing life? These niggas is funny, man. And I just had to address these guys. And I think, and I won't be sued or nothing by anything I said, because everything I said was 100% true. This nigga Gilbert, he's a clown. And his life is a result of him being a clown. You know, carrying around guns, doing dumb shit, running around acting tough. You know, typical nigga that ain't from the hood, that try to do everything in his power, beat the door down to have some hood credibility. Nigga, I'm really from that. I ain't finna, nigga, what the fuck? I got my opportunity, nigga. I start acting pussy than a motherfucker. Nigga, ain't nothing tough about me.
When they in a bad situation, they try to make it better. They don't try to come from a good situation and go to the bad.
These niggas that don't really understand the dynamics of the hood and what it's really about. They get some money and then they buy hood shit. They try to buy respect, and you can't buy respect. And I learned that
Hungry people gravitate towards
right.
money and they think, oh, that's somebody.
But it ain't nothing to respect. At the end of that hood life, most of these niggas do 100 years in jail, being around men they whole time, with some little young white boy telling them to take their clothes off and go get in the line naked behind another man. And everything about it is all ego. I'm such and such. You don't talk to me. I'm such and such. Like, nigga, what? You bleed, you die, we the same. Nigga, relax. Nigga, you ain't get enough hugs from your daddy. That's how I look at these niggas. These niggas ain't had enough hugs. Because to glorify something that only ends in your destruction, it just don't make no sense to me. So that's why I smoke hookah and be home. Because a grown ass man, see, a grown ass man first job and first responsibility is to protect the woman and the children. But a grown man also know themselves and their temperament, and a grown man don't try not to put himself in situations that you can crash out and make a mistake. Mm-hmm. So every time I'm out, I'm very cautious because they don't really do things like they used to do back in the day. They want to be out in public on cameras and dumb shit. And it's just like foolishness can happen at any moment now in this environment. So
it's so drug induced.
Exactly. Yeah, half these niggas on too many drugs.
You got young kids with little gangs and egos.
He was on the podcast hiding the motherfucker. That's why they don't talk no statistical data, no numbers, no nothing. None of them talk no numbers. None of them. They just get up there and say the same shit that everybody else can say. But I got facts. Go look up the 2003, 2004 season or 2005. I think one or maybe both of those seasons, I was getting to the free throw line at a click of a damn all-star. Nigga, you gonna need 3 motherfuckers to guard me. And they ain't throw me no lobs, and I ain't have no point guard. Brevin Knight go look at the game where Brevin Knight took over at point guard, a pass first point guard, and look at what happened. Go look at that. Not a nigga that got to shoot the ball every time a certain amount of time by his own admission. But my life is a walking example that, man, listen here. Life gonna throw you turns. Life gonna, you can be at a high, and next thing you know, it can come crumbling down. And it might not be what you expect. Some people chase fame so much, and then when they get there, they on Xanax, they change their nose, they change their eyelids, their hair, their ass, their titties. They change everything about themselves because they realize they just stepped into quicksand. They stepped into some shit they wasn't ready for or did not expect. Me, wherever you put me at, I feel like I'm gonna succeed because I'm gonna always try to think my way out the situation. So I can be a bust in your opinion, Gilbert. I could be a bust in your opinion, Steven Jackson. But the little Mexican black, whatever you is, boy. The confused nigga that's always mad. I don't even want to say your name because you the nigga who started all that. But I know you think you a tough guy too, so you probably want to get tough. But anywho, I hope you gentlemen have a good night. I hope you niggas learn how to be males and men, because men don't do that. All of you niggas supposed to be successful. If you niggas want to talk data, if you niggas want to invite me on the show, have a conversation like men. Don't do that. Leave that for guys that are not in this fraternity. That ain't what you guys got a podcast for, to do what y'all doing. Remember Wakanda, nigga. And the next time you niggas need to talk about somebody white too. Do an edition with one of you niggas talk about somebody white. No offense, white people, but we can talk about white males now. I look better than you niggas. My teeth look good. I'm gonna get vain over these niggas now. Shit. Hey, you got to pay, boy. Steven Jackson, you got to pay. Gil, y'all niggas got to pay. I got my mama's recipe. Woo. Hey, look here. I'm gonna let you guys go, man, because me and my boy, we're about to have man talk. But some of y'all at No Chill Gil and at Effeminate Steven Jackson and at Becky with the good hair that's always upset. Since you want to act like a female and touch on another man to make laugh, I'm gonna disrespect you in the worst way. And I think you niggas need to grow up and act your age. And like I say, I take all DMs. I'll respond, and I won't post it. I'll call you. If you want to talk, I'll call you. And you can email me too, nigga. Yeah, this is my YouTube. Email me. But I think you guys need to start having a little more respect in your tongue when you're talking about people that help their mothers and sacrifice their entire life to get to a point to where most men only dream about. I think you guys need to focus and channel that energy on some more real problems, like the way we are as black males and the way that we look. And Steven Jackson, maybe you could put that motherfucking blunt out and pull your pants up on your ass and put that rag down and act like a grown ass man instead of a little ass boy. Becky with the good hair, go to counseling. And Gilbert, you already knew. I was quiet on you for years. I wasn't gonna say nothing. You the right hand arm of them white boys. You niggas is the worst nigga. You took food. You took down there. What did I get? 3 years, 25 with the Lakers. I was slotted to get 80, 88 because what a Tyson got. Nigga, you took millions out my mouth, nigga, and you shout like you somebody, like you love black folks. You the whitest black boy I ever know. So y'all niggas miss me with all that, nigga. Whichever one of these white folks paying you niggas to come at me, this here one, you niggas better go find you something better to do. Becky with the good hair, you need counseling, boy. All that goddamn rage for no reason. She chose, nigga. She chose.